Hi guys, Frank here with Build Your Own, and this is my 2005 Volkswagen New Beetle Turbo. In the last video I did with the Beetle, I installed these genuine Volkswagen Mojo carpeted mats. In today's video, we're going to install these stainless steel pedal caps. They're very, very cool. They add a nice sporty look. I have a manual transmission. These are for the manual transmission. By the way, I also did change out this leather pouch as well. I'll put the link to that video in the description below, as well as the link to the video on the mats when you have to install all of this there. So, but today we're going to work on these caps, but we have to take off some of the old ones. The clutch pedal and the brake pedal do have a rubber pedal cover already on them, so we have to take them off. The gas pedal does not have one on, so let's get those off. So real quick before we actually do the install, I paid about $50 I think for these. I ordered them online, they delivered them to me. I ordered them right on the Volkswagen site. I'll show you how to do that real quick before I wrap this video up. Also with the pedals came this set of instructions. Very, very straightforward. The instructions basically say take off those old pedals off the clutch and the brake pedal, and then you can install the new ones. It's really straightforward, so we're gonna do that right now. Okay, so here we are up underneath and where we can get access to the pedals here, and we need to take these covers off. Now, when we take a look at the directions here, they don't call for any tool. I thought, well, maybe I might use a flathead screwdriver, but I don't think I even need that. It just basically says you need to pull these from underneath, and then they should come out. So let's give that a shot and see how that works. Okay, well, I needed to try switch hands up, and I was going to try to pull it from underneath, but there's this big piece over here on the side, so I just started pulling it off on the side, and sure enough, that's the easiest way for this to come off. Now, it looks like on the gas pedal, or I'm sorry, on the brake pedal here, either A, this came off, this tab came off a long time ago, or it just never existed, but there's probably enough material right there to get my hand on it. Okay, so on this one, actually, this little piece of tab here is actually on the other side. You just can't see it, but you can easily pull the pedal then that way, and really, it's a two-hand job, honestly. That one's certainly a two-hand job because, well, it's got this little piece right here in the center where this one fits in. Now, I didn't notice yet on whether or not our replacement pedals have one that's going to define which one's for the brake, and I guess they put this there so this can never slip off of here, so that's pretty cool. And then, like I said, on the gas pedal, there is no cover on the gas pedal. So with that said, now it's time to install the new ones. Okay, so got the old pedals off. Here are the new ones, and yeah, sure enough, one of them does have that same centerpiece in the middle, and that's going to let you know this one is your brake. Okay, this one's going to be for your brake. The other one here does not have that. That's going to be for the clutch. And then, of course, you've got the gas pedal. Per the instructions here, let's get out of the sunlight. Per the instructions here, you know, you got to slip these on. I'm looking down here at number 4. We got to slip these on. They do call for a screwdriver in number 5. And then they talk about how you can put on the gas pedal and stuff like that. Up here, I guess up here 2 and 3 shows putting on the brake and lining up that lining up this piece right there in the center of the brake. And then steps 4 and 5 talk about the clutch, and then steps 6 and 7 seem to be talking about the gas pedal. I think that we could probably just slip these on, and you're probably just gonna have to work these on, probably put them on from the bottom. So, and it's definitely a two-hand job. I think I'll follow the directions, and I'll start with the brake pedal first, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I did get the brake pedal cover on, and you know what? Yeah, it's absolutely a two-hand job. There's definitely some wrestling down here along the bottom, really kind of from this edge. You really got to get it hooked under from this edge around to about right here, right? If you can get it hooked under right about here, all's good. And then you just got to make sure that you press in through here in the center so you can pull that piece. Where's that piece? You know, this piece that shows up right here, you got to make sure that goes all the way through that hole. So you got to pull that all the way through that hole, and then once you do that, you're good. You double check, everything feels very, very firm. It's not going to come out. I can feel that thing poking all the way through on the back side, so I feel real confident about that. Everything's folded under. I can feel it all tucked into the pedal around the back side, so it's all secure. And I bet you honestly that's probably the hardest one, to be quite honest with you. So we probably started with the hardest one, and now we can go ahead and put on the clutch pedal. Now in another video I saw, somebody put a little silicone on these, a little lubricant, to make these slide on a little better, and that might be okay, but maybe until that stuff dries, it might make the pedal thing slip off. So I wouldn't advise putting any lubricant on here to make it slide on the pedal. I mean, it just takes some working, but it's certainly doable, and I think it's nice and secure. So let's get these other two on. Okay, so this is the stainless steel one for the clutch, and this one's a little bit different. You can see that you're gonna have to get that whole pedal, all that metal, into the groove all the way around here. And so this one's gonna require a lot more working than the other one. We can look at the old brake pedal and see how it only kind of slid into a ridge. You didn't have to work it over the top side because pushing this through the center is what locked the pedal in. But now with this other one, we've got to get it all the way around, all underneath here. So again, two-hand job. We're going to work it in. It goes this way here, right? This piece is going to be to the left, right? This is going to be to your left. And so, yeah, let me see how that goes. We're going to put it on. Okay, that one was actually a lot harder to get on than the brake pedal. Like I said, this one, and we can look at the old one because the setup's still the same. You've got to get the whole brake pedal underneath the metal parts. You got to get it all underneath here. And at first I tried to, you know, come in at the bottom and hook over the top, and that didn't work. So I actually hooked over the top, hooked over this corner, and this was my last little corner, and I was able to pull all this rubber out. You got to just use some finger strength there. Yeah, I guess you could use a screwdriver, but I just got up under here as close as I could and used some finger strength to pull that rubber on over the brake. And it's on there, or I'm sorry, the clutch, and it's nice and secure now, so I feel good about that. Now we just have the gas pedal, and it has a little notch up here, so it should be a little bit easier. We're gonna take it from the top like this. We'll hook it on the top and get the top all hooked in, and then we can gotta just hook it around at the bottom, and it should go a little easier, hopefully, than the clutch. Okay, so I've been wrestling with this gas pedal one for a second here, and at first I wanted to put it in with this notch being up at the top of the pedal up here, and that didn't seem like I could get my fingers in up there because it's just tight up there. You're actually gonna want this part up here. I think you're gonna want this part up here at the top of the pedal and get all that hooked in at the top, and then that way you have some space down here to work this in, so you can finally work in that last piece of the pedal down here at the corner. So these pedals turned out to be a lot more work than I thought, but they look really cool, and I'm happy with the project. But yeah, we got to get this last one on here, and I think this edge here should go up at the top. Okay, I actually had this thing almost on, but the opposite way that I told you, so I didn't want to put it on. I peeled it all the way off. I said put this part at the top of the pedal, and that just was a no-go. As soon as I did that, I put the camera down. That was a no-go. This needs to go at the top of the pedal. You just got to get this. You got to get this in really, really good down at this bottom edge, and then you just got to use some finger strength to pull this around the pedal, and then get this edge, pull this out and around the top edge of the pedal. Once you get it in, it's in. It's just hard getting it there, but this is the way. This goes at the top of that gas pedal, and so now let me put it in. Okay, so there it is. The pedal set is installed, as you can see. Clutch, brake, and gas, and boy, that gas pedal was a lot of work getting those edges over the top there. So you're gonna put in some work, but it's well worth it. They look great. I've been slowly fixing up this interior with the mats, the new shifter boot, and it just looks really, really good. So I'm real happy with that. So like I said, I was gonna show you the part on the Volkswagen website, so let's go do that real quick. Okay, so here we are on the Volkswagen website. I'm just on the home page,
And if we actually scroll down to the bottom of the website, just skipping over all this stuff, there's a bunch of links right at the bottom. So you just scroll down, get to the bottom, and under the heading Owners, you'll see Service and Parts. So we're going to go ahead and click Service and Parts. Okay, clicking that link will take you over to this page. And then on the sidebar over here, you can see where it says Accessories, because those pedals are accessories. So we're going to go ahead and click the link Accessories. Okay, and after you click Accessories, it takes you over here where it says Choose a Model. So obviously this is for the Beetle. We're going to go ahead and click Beetle. And then once we do that, we can scroll down and we can click Shop Accessories. So let's go ahead and click Shop Accessories. And then this is where they want to get specific, and this is where you're going to choose your model year. For me, these pedals are going to work for any Beetle from 1998 to 2010. My Beetle is a 2005, so I'm going to go ahead and select 2005. Okay, so I put in my year of Beetle, and I come down here and I look at the different categories, and there isn't a category that shows the pedals or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, well, are they missing? So what you really need to do is come up here to the top, go ahead and type in pedals, and then go ahead and click go, and then that'll get us to where we need to go. So now I clicked pedal, I clicked go, and now we can scroll down, and now we can actually see that pedal cap set. It's aluminum, they call it. It's for the manual, and it's a sport, and it is in fact $50 there. So this pedal cap set actually fits the Beetle, the Golf, and the Jetta. It fits the Beetles 1998 through 2010, just like I said. So that's that, and it's $50.
Okay, guys, that wraps this video up. We've installed the pedal set. They look great. I've showed you where you can get them online. And yeah, that's it. So if you found this video helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to put the link to this Volkswagen's playlist in the description below. I've been doing more videos on this car, and I will be in the future. So if you like the Beetle, make sure you subscribe. I will be doing more videos in the future. Thanks for watching.